Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and today I want to do a recap of all the body care that we got since Summerween. I want to go over all the new and returning body care in order and just do like a recap on thoughts on all these products, and all these are still available in the store. So I just wanted to talk about and go over everything we got, new and old. I kind of got this idea from Bonnie, Queen of the Girl Geeks. She uploaded a video today, like best of, worst of, like the fall that we got, and it kind of gave me this idea. But if you're new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe, and let's get into this. And first we'll talk about Summerween. And just so you guys know, I don't like repurchase products based on the packaging of the year. So if you see older packaging, that is why. But for Summerween, we did get the return of Vampire Blood, which is a fan favorite. It has that plum, jasmine, and red berries. It's a very well liked scent, very universal. I feel like it's sweet, it's fruity, berry. So I understand why this came back, because it's well loved. And then we also had the return of Wicked Vanilla Woods, which I do like this. It's a different type of vanilla because it's like peppery, but it does give off like a spooky Wicked Woods. So I think this is so totally appropriate for Halloween. And it almost smells like designer high end. And Ghoul Friend, which is another fan favorite. This was last year's packaging, the first time it came out in full size, and they did bring it back this year. It's beautiful, like peony, strawberry, sweet. Kind of reminds me of a bubble bath like I had as a child, but very good. And then the new one this year is Ice Cream Float, which is very interesting and very unique. This one is Fizzing Cola, Frightful Vanilla Float, and Spooky Sugars. So I know Bath and Body Works has played around with like Coca-Cola scents and candles, but this is the first for body care, and it's definitely very unique. And I know there's a lot of people who love it, a lot of people who don't love it. I think it's really cool that they did something different and out of the box, and I like it. I do. I don't love it per se, but I do appreciate it and like it. I think it's very interesting, and I think they did a wonderful job with recreating it, like creating this scent. I think it's really cool that they did something different and out of the box. So that is the Summerween collection. And then we had the Vanilla Trio. So we have, well, the return, but it never actually left stores. They're just kind of like re-promoting Vanilla Romance, which was a fan favorite last year. Very cardamom heavy vanilla, but it also has like sweetness to it. Definitely a fan favorite. And then the two new vanillas are Vanilla Cafe, which is that espresso, espresso vanilla toasted hazelnut, kind of like an iced coffee, iced cappuccino. It's very creamy, very sweet. Also a fan favorite. A lot of people really enjoy this one. And also Vanilla Ease, which is that lavender, vanilla, and cedarwood. Smells very high end, like a perfume. I have a lot of people compare it to Burberry Goddess, I believe it is. It is. It is a nice perfume or body spray. Lavender heavy, but it does have that creamy vanilla dry down. I think they did an awesome job with the Vanilla Trio. Now, talking about coffee scents, they also came out with more like wellness collection with the Perfumist, and they brought out a new one, which is Rich Espresso. And this is fragrance with notes of dark roast coffee, hazelnut froth for a smooth, rich scent. So this one is different from Vanilla Ease. It's more like more coffee scent, but there still is a sweetness about it. It's still very wearable in my opinion, and I know a lot of people are really enjoying this one as well. And then they also brought back honey and milk, and these are both very popular, especially milk, which I totally get why, because it's such a good one. It's like sweetened cereal milk. It's amazing. I love it. Every time I spray it, I just love it even more. And honeycomb came back, which I don't love honeycomb as much as the other ones, but it is a good scent. I think it's highly fragranced with like that shea scent, or there's something like clean about it, like almost soapy with a hint of that honey sweetness. Now we'll move on to fall one releases, which of course I hope I don't forget any of the new scents that came out. Let me know down below if I forgot anything. But this is a part of the fall one. So we have the return of champagne apple and honey, which is also like a favorite for a lot of people. It's a very likable apple scent, like sweet apple. And then we got a new one. So we got glazed pumpkin, which I think is pretty amazing. We really haven't had, I think this is like the only pumpkin body care that we got for fall so far. We still are expecting fall 3, but that's usually when they start bringing in like the holiday preview. But this is really good. It's like a sweet kind of icing for like a pumpkin donut. It's really good. You get a little bit of the caramel woods in here as well. Very wearable, very sweet, but also gourmand. So I think it pleases lots of people because it's not straight up gourmand, but it's not straight up like woody pumpkin either. And then we got Book Loft New to Body Care. And this one also has been doing really well. A lot of people really enjoy Book Loft and home fragrance, so it's not surprising that they came out in body care. And this one's definitely like more of a musk scent, kind of giving cozy woods, bergamot, neroli. And sometimes when I smell this, it actually makes me think of pages of a book. A lot of people don't think that. They think they're getting kind of more of that neroli, the floral. And I will say, on my skin, it does pull very neroli heavy, almost solar on the dry down on my personal skin chemistry. But overall, people really seem to enjoy this scent in home fragrance and in body care. And then we also got our new releases for the Everyday Luxuries, which have been super popular as well. So we got the return of Pink Obsessed, which I know a lot of people are very excited about because we're getting this in mini perfume, body wash, and body cream. And I also really enjoy this one, which is a dupe for the Valentino Born Aroma. So it's very sweet, girly, but it also has some depth because I believe it has that vanilla bourbon, which makes it very likable. And a lot of people enjoy this. I know there's some people who don't. I have read and read it. Some people don't. But overall, the majority really enjoy this one. And then we have 3 new ones for Everyday Luxuries, which I feel like have been pretty, like, it has been pretty positive for the most part. So Mediterranean Mirage, which really surprised me because this is a heavy, like, musk, smooth musk. But this is a powerhouse. It is extremely strong. I actually have grown to really enjoy this one, and I really like layering it with fruity scents. In my last combo video, someone recommended me mixing this with Vampire Blood, and I'm so excited to try that. I think it's going to go so well together. A great powerhouse, like high end, like you want something that's strong and it's going to last you. This is it. And then we have Free as a Flower, which I think is also a really strong one. This is the dupe for Libra, YSL Libra. It's giving a little bit of fairy tale vibes, but it is different from fairy tale. But I feel like if you like that DNA, it's possible you might like this. A lot of people seem to enjoy fairy tale more, which I totally understand because fairy tale is a little sweeter. But for some reason, I really, really enjoy this. I think it's really strong and beautiful. And then, of course, I think this is probably the most popular that came out is Inner Angel, which is a dupe for Kilian's Angel Share. This is going to be your apple pie filling. Like, it is so good. It's sweet apples with a little bit of like spices that you would put into an apple pie. You don't get like the dough or the crust of an apple pie, but it's definitely the apple pie filling. I really enjoy this. I think it's going to be a great like November scent for like Thanksgiving, that time of the year, but it's really good and I know it's been really popular. And then for fall too, we did get two returning. So we got the return of Sunrise Woods, which I know a lot of people really enjoy this one, as well as myself. This is like that creamy cashmere berry sandalwood. Really pretty, really wearable. I think I get why it came back. It is a popular scent. And also the return of Autumn Drive, which came out last year. This is my last year's packaging. And this one isn't necessarily a fall scent, but if you like berries, like sweet raspberries, you'll enjoy this. But some people I've read don't like the way this sits on their skin. They don't like how it smells. I enjoy it, but we all know fragrance is very personal. And then a new one to body care, which has been pretty popular, is whipped honey and vanilla. I've been really enjoying this one, especially the lotion and the body wash. I find those forms a lot sweeter. This is very sweet. Like you do get the vanilla and honey and a little bit of floral. I would say it's more of a softer fragrance, not as heavy or, like not like a powerhouse, but it's very wearable, very layerable. It's gorgeous. It's a really good scent. And yeah, it kind of does remind me of fall because it's a little warmer with that honey. But I don't know, it can be worn whenever you want. Any of these fragrances can be worn whenever you want. And then for Member Fest, we got 3 returning 90 cents. And I know a lot of people were very excited about it. We got a lot of controversy about the scents that Bath and Body Works chose to bring back. And I was really thinking about it. Like Bath and Body Works didn't bring those scents back for us who shop at Bath and Body Works all the time. Bath and Body Works brought these scents out for people who don't shop at Bath and Body Works, the people who used to back in the 90s, and to get them to return and to enjoy and basically to join the member program, to sign up, get the app, because these were only available online and if you have the app. So that's what this is who this promotion was for. But they did bring back Country Apple, which I was personally excited for because I haven't owned it in quite a while. I did have it, I want to say a couple years ago and used it up, but this is your classic Country Apple. More of a spring apple, but I feel like you could use it for fall, use it whenever you want. And the return of Plumeria, which I was excited about because I did pick up the lotion and shower gel. And I know there's people excited as well. I love Plumeria. Love it. It's like one of my most nostalgic Bath and Body Works scents ever. And then another one that a lot of people were very disappointed brought back because Bath and Body Works has so many choices is Cucumber Melon, because we just had it back for SAS. They bring it out every sale. Like I feel like it's available all the time online. So this was a very disappointing one. But like I said, they didn't bring it out for us. They brought it back for people who don't really shop at Bath and Body Works that often, because these 3 are very recognizable, popular 90 cents to get people to come back to shopping at Bath and Body Works. And the most recent release is the Disney's collab, The Villains. And they brought out 2 new fragrances. So we have the Maleficent and the Evil Queen. So far, I just have the minis because these are priced very high. The full size are not reward eligible. The last time I went to my store, there's still quite a bit of stock, even with the accessories. So I don't know, we might see a sale sooner than we thought because the princess items did not go on sale for at least a month. And currently, Bath and Body Works is doing a buy 3, get 3 on body care, but excluding the Disney Villains. Disney Villains, you could only do the buy 3, get 1, which is kind of disappointing. But overall, I feel like people like these scents, but nobody's super crazy about them. I mean, there are people who do really enjoy them, but I have read a lot of people are returning them or just are like, nah, these are whatever. I mean, I think they're good scents, but I'm kind of in the category like, I could do with or without them. So Evil Queen is that apple, pear, vanilla suede. And I think this one is more likable out of the two. I remember I said it kind of smelled like laundry soap to me in a way. Like I do get that apple and the pear, but I guess I'm getting some kind of like clean freshness, almost like a linen, probably from that vanilla suede note. And a lot of people are getting caramel as well. And I don't necessarily get caramel. I did use it the one day. I was testing it all day and I got a whiff and it kind of reminded me of a caramel apple. Like not caramel by itself, like combined with the apple, but I don't know. For the most part, it is like a deeper, darker, like scent for Halloween. So, and then we have Maleficent, which is the deeper, like muskier. It has, I can't remember the scent notes, but I want to say it's like berries and I can't remember what else is in here, but it has been compared to Luminous. It's been compared to, I want to say Dark Kiss as well. I think Luminous is stronger. This is like a softer version, very perfumey, you know, but overall, I do think they do well for what they're like the characters are. Oh, there's a lot of mixed thoughts though. Some people think they could have done so much better to match the characters. I know there's been a lot of disappointment that they only brought out two characters rather than more like they did with the Disney princess because they could have done Ursula. They could have just Cruella de Vil, like they could have expanded on the collection as they did Disney, and maybe came out with less accessories because these collection has quite a bit of accessories, and some of them are really doing well, and some of them are not. But overall, I think it's a nice collection. But that is all the body care new and returning that we got so far for the fall season. We are expecting to see fall 3 soon, which will include the holiday preview. There's been some sneak peeks already leaked, like the collab with Milk Bar, and I have seen online that it's supposed to be like a whole collection with 5 cents. I'm trying to remember on top of my head that there's one like a cereal milk one. There's like a pie one. It's supposed to be like a full collection, a peppermint bark. And I looked up like what Milk Bar is, and it's like a little, or I don't know, a big bakery, I guess, in New York City. I'm not sure if it's anywhere else, but they are pretty well known for like their birthday cakes. So I'm definitely excited for a gourmand collection, and then also Touch of Gold, which is probably going to be our holiday signature, which is coming out soon. So yeah, very exciting to see like the new and returning scents for fall 3 and for the holiday releases. But let me know what you guys think of so far of our Halloween and fall releases that we got so far this year. Are you impressed with fall releases? Or do you think they're lacking in any department? I also forgot Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin was also an online exclusive. And that's one scent that has came back every year forever. Like I've done a video where I've done like the fall traditions throughout the years. I'll link that down below so if you want to check it out. I go from 2012 until last year. And Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin is a scent that returns every year. I think it's a good scent, but I like it more in home fragrance. But what I was getting to is let me know what you think of everything that we got so far this year. And what are your favorites? What are your least favorites? And yeah, but I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys later. All right, bye.